Hello, welcome everyone. Today I'll be showing you how to do the gesso part on the canvas and also why is it required for some of our workshops. It may not be required for all the workshops, but some of the workshops like Ramayana, Hanuman Chalisa, where the figures are smaller, right? And you need to be able to draw very nicely. Now you might be wondering, some of you might also see that when you have ordered the canvas, it must be triple primed or double primed already. Priming is done. Gessoing is also like priming only. Okay. However, see, this is also triple primed, but if you can see, there are these fine grains, right? And drawing on top of this becomes little difficult, and also coloring. Hence, we need to make this surface very smooth. So what is the process? We will be applying gesso coats 2 or 3 times depending upon when it gets smoother, right? And once everything dries perfectly, what we will be doing, we'll be sanding this with a 800 or 900 grit sandpaper, so this becomes extremely smooth just like paper, and it will be able to draw very easily. Now also if you see, it's there are the grains, right? So after gessoing we'll see how it might look. Okay, so let's start the process. The process is very simple. Now there'll be multiple different types of gessos, right? Or the brands. So I'm using this one, which is kind of a semi-liquid. Sometimes we'll have gesso which is very thick as well, right? So you can dilute it, and let's say I'm pouring some gesso. See, this is like semi-liquid. Okay, I'm pouring enough gesso on this. Now you can either use a brush like this, flat brush, or you can use a scraper like this initially. That is also fine. If your canvas is very big, you can use scrapers as well. For example, see, it gives you that even way of doing, right? Start from the top, and sometimes we can mix a little bit of color, either burnt sienna or some little bit of blue or brown also, but we will not do that in our workshop because we don't know exactly which theme is going to come and if we want that white color, right? But you can still use the color, little bit of color in this, mix it, acrylic color of course. Okay, this is one way. Now sometimes it becomes difficult to actually, because of the nature of the, it is very thick liquid, right? So you can spray water. I'm spraying some water, or you can dip your brush in water bowl as well. Okay, and see the strokes how I'm first horizontally. First coat I'm doing horizontal, second coat I'll do vertical, right? Second coat we will be doing once this dries. Sometimes if your gesso is thick enough and your canvas has very fine grains, it is fine that within one coat also it is okay, or two coats, let's say, for ease. So I've taken little more gesso, so I'll use it somewhere else as well. It's too much of gesso is here. See, now horizontally I'll be doing it. Keep a cloth underneath so that your table or your desk does not get spoiled. Okay, that's all. That's how simple it is. It's like painting only, coloring. Do evenly, keep it under a fan, or if you have a sunlight, well and good. If not, if there's a lot of rain or this moisture, slightly you can dry it with hair dryer as well, or heat gun if you have, and then keep it under the fan. That's also fine. Okay, smooth, very slow and steadily horizontal strokes like this. Now you'll see slowly the grainy parts are reducing, if you see now. Okay, Now imagine this has dried. Okay, it should dry only, then you will do the second coat. How do you do the second coat? Again, pour the gesso the way we put little bit of water, and this time you do the strokes like this. I am fast forwarding the process, but you have to dry the first coat, then apply the second coat by adding more gesso like we did initially, and then vertical strokes like this. Okay, vertical strokes like this. Now this will become the second coat, isn't it? Now same process again. Dry it perfectly completely, and then again add some gesso, and this time again do it horizontal. So in a way you are creating what? You are creating a mesh of gesso, okay, which blocks the grains or which makes the surface very very smooth, right? That's the intent. Now let this dry. Now just imagine, now this canvas that you are seeing is already gessoed few times, okay, and that's why there's some drawing and all that. Sanding is a very simple process which I will show you now. Check this out. The sandpapers will be something like this. If you see, the grit is 800, okay, and if you see, it looks like a normal paper because the grains, the sands are sanding, the sand particles are so small, okay, and tiny. It looks almost like a normal paper. Okay, so take a piece, whatever is comfortable for you, larger or smaller. All that you have to do is just sand it like this. See, when I sand it like this, you will see the surface becoming so smooth. Okay, let me show you that now. So this area we sanded, isn't it? If you see, kind of shine is also emerging here. It's extremely smooth. And if I have to draw something here, right? See, just like paper, I'm drawing on this with pencil and with all ease. Okay, that is how easy it is to sand. So sand it across your canvas. After sanding like this the entire canvas, take a clean cloth of cotton and just clean off the dust. Can you see the white dust? That is the gesso dust is coming out. That's all we have to do. And if required, only if required and if you're comfortable, you can wash this canvas with water. Take a pipe if you have and wash this canvas, or take couple of mug of water, pour it on it, so all that white dust will go off easily, completely, and you dry the canvas and you are ready for the workshop. Thank you so much. I hope this helps.